It's all set up. Yeah. Well, but her story of like she mistaken it for her place and the door was ajar, but then there's I guess like a thing where like all the apartments and the place, all the doors have like the mechanism where it's like they close, so it's like your door's not going to be ajar, you know, and then you know on top of that he's like basically wearing just his underwear. Yeah.
All right, Coach. EA Sports
yeah.
coverage of the
and even if
National
it's the case,
Football
you know, it's
League
like
on the air. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sports. Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up. I mean, their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
For civilian or I mean, that's probably first-degree murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't... I don't know. I mean, there's different degrees of murder, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what, 1, 2, 3, I don't know. Matt McGee's the white boy freaking I should be going to, I guess.
Here we go.
I can't hear you anymore, McGee. I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that.
Yeah.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This is it's your first game.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
I got brand new guys playing positions I don't even know about.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Newton. Escaping the pressure right. They find some open field here. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he
about
puts
to be off to
defense
the
in a
races
really
right there.
stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first
They did
down.
not have their fucking...
And the Jaguars send out their punter.
Nope.
Saquon
brains.
Barkley deep to return.
Oh, shit. I gotta fix that.
This is fielded at the 7. Got a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
A great return there of 22 yards.
No, I don't want him returning.
And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
No, actually, I'm going to fix that real quick, because I will forget. Wow, he's starting ahead of Jakeem back there. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm ready when you're ready. Looks like the Ravens are finally making a little bit of a comeback. They were getting spanked. Oh, yeah, he's killing. What's he putting up for points right now for you? Yeah. Hell yeah. He's probably got like 30 points, dude. 35. Ooh, fucking monster day. Oh yeah, that's a great start.
They'll run for the first time.
Oh, nice. That was awesome.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Strong.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
That was Devontae Freeman. What was it, Saquon Barkley? I feel like I'm finally starting to get the controls.
On second down, Freeman.
Oh, come on, baby. Damn it.
Again, he's going to be
should cut inside, man.
the line of scrimmage.
Oh, man.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot.
He still got a whole fourth quarter.
Trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Yeah. He's a beast.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there.
Nice little juke right there.
Set of downs.
That was awesome. That was big. I needed that.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Got a rookie QB. He had a hell of a preseason game. His one display that he's given us.
He hasn't earned a score yet.
Nope. He hasn't earned a stripe yet.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Yep. Oh, shit. What was I doing? I thought I had already picked my play. I must have. Kuechly. Jags. I don't like Kuechly. He's playing bad motherfucker. Come on, dude. Fuck, get serious.
On 3rd down.
What the fuck? Are you shitting me, dude? Where the hell was all the blockers, bro? That guy went around 2 dudes. Made that play. I fucking moved my tight end over there, and he and the tackle, neither one of them touched him.
The Falcons send out their punter. Back deep, Rashad Green.
Well, he beat everybody, I'll tell you that.
And this will be taken at the 13.
Oh, fucking nice move.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
I was actually happy to see that the Ravens on their roster, they still have Terrell Suggs. I was like, hey, look at you guys. taking care of an old vet.
They start on the ground with Elliott, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's the mechanics of Madden 19 that's been driving everybody crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's...
Here's Newton now on second down. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks in their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Like, I think I'm juke moving, but I'm actually throwing it to the slant guy.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. It's hard to stick with them for that long.
Better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A handoff, Devontae Freeman.
Oh, baby, come on.
They spin out of it. Down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
You don't even have to move. Right there.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Fucking defense has been pretty fucking stellar so far, bud.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary.
You keep making the mistake of, I thought I was running the ball and it was a slant play. That's going to be a problem.
Now Glennon.
Oh shit, man! Why it took the running back forever to get out of his break? You see that part? He never got out. This fucking guy's coming over here, and the running back's like all dilly-dilly. I'm like, he's got a fucking like ain't nothing going on. There's no urgency. What the fuck? That was horrible.
So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash.
That's what just happened.
And his kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker
that's our 7th round draft pick.
Because you know,
kicker.
After the sack, there was a little consternation.
Real big
there.
on this kicker.
Field goal range. Are we going to be able to get 3?
This is the best kicker to come out in like the past
and gave them exactly what they needed.
6 Maddens.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to
it's like chasm or something like that.
This one taken just inside the 10. And now out come the Jags. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to win the football.
Listen to the Ravens game. What are they saying about you?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Completes it to Lee. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
It's funny, I tried to, one of the guys' position is set
with these dimensions. I can just tell you,
attrition
does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
So I was like, okay, well, I'll move him to because I'll move him to defensive tackle because if I run a certain scheme.
Here's Newton, flushed out right. He's got the hook up to Lee. A good pickup there at 22.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Yep. What's the score not be?
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A shotgun snap for Newton. Eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vic Beasley able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
That's Vic Beasley.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware
that he
can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was
last season
downfield.
with Carolina, he had 2 victories versus the Atlanta Falcons. Quite possibly. I mean, I guess it all depends on what it was that you gave up for him.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it now. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Yeah. Yeah.
third down. Elliott. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Okay. This season should be interesting with the blend of players. Yeah, this roster. Quarterback, 2 corners.
The first down carry by Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Yeah.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now
corners,
second down.
Although
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Second down, Elliott. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play.
Did you see the way Vic Beasley read that?
Battle here on 3rd and long.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. Now it's Newton. Flush to his right. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons.
He threw it there, even though he was on that guy like white on rice.
And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely.
Oh, he's all over it. He was all over this. He was all over it.
Right as a receiver, if you're not wide open.
Shit.
Gotta know that you're open.
I was like, I hope he throws anywhere but there, because if he throws there, it's not gonna. Oh, well. That guy was up his ass.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Come on, Julio. That's what we're talking about.
To the 44-yard line.
An animal.
Call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on
defense. That was pretty beast.
Sudden change,
played by Julio.
There, stop the offense.
He was like, fuck, give me the ball, coach.
Out there a little bit unsettled.
Do it.
I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They run.
Ooh, forearm shimmer to the fucking face.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken
like,
down.
I ate you. I own
Officially
you.
no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, Kuechly ain't fucking around. Rookie doesn't even have his gear upgraded yet. He's like, Coach, let me throw the ball, man. I want to upgrade my gear. In due time.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking left-sided, he's got him in. That's Grant. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield.
Ran right by the play.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Like, line the motherfucker up, bro, or jump on the inside.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44.
Oh, we fucking ran right by each other right there.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him,
yep,
I think of his vision.
Damage.
Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Glennon, they'll set up the screen for Freeman. And that play will go
2 for 2
nowhere, losing
today.
yardage back near midfield at the 49. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure.
Oh, come on, baby.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight.
Can I make it?
He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He does.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
I wanted that to happen.
This winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
I believe he has like a 96 or a 97 kick power. No, it was like 57. Like that.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Again?
To throw on second down is Newton. Flushed out right. Eluding the pressure. Right. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Throwing on third down, Newton drops it underneath to Elliott, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be fourth down. And the Jaguars send out their punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They go play action here on first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tease Tabor. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come.
Oh,
Keep
Tease
firing.
Tabor, really? No shit.
Fucking jumped on the gym in the
Yeah, pieces he jumped out. Oh, because he wasn't paying attention to his roster and bet.
A give to Elliott. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Oh, Zeke Elliott.
2 minutes to go
You have any big
here in the first half.
In the draft?
We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Fisher Carpenter, he was a wide receiver.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just a couple on the
when
pickup there.
I tried to
Now
change a player's position, and it changes the archetype, but not to the scheme that I was trying to get him to. Like, for instance, like I run a 4-3 defense, and I'm like, okay, well, I need a run stopper here. I can move this linebacker to defensive end. I move him to the defensive end. He's not a run stopper anymore. Now he's a power guy. I'm like,
the Jaguars on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt.
I drafted two rookie corners almost specifically to be in a position like this.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will tie us
Got ourselves
at 3-3.
a defensive battle going.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
Come on, baby. Damn.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
It'll be a gain of 6. And just like that, it's third down. They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Force a fumble on this punt return. You're gonna wish you didn't try. We're going to force a fumble. We're going to get some points on the board here.
45 yards. This looks good as well. Taking it about the 16.
I was trying to pull everybody off you so you burned all the time on the clock.
A heck of a 36-yard run back. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Jaguars getting set to go. And likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time.
And haven't we seen in recent years that the Hail Mary seems to be more successful in the NFL than before?
Absolutely we have. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Final shot before the break. Newton firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Yeah, that's cool.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor.
After I run the kickoff back for a touch.
In the second half.
That'll
be taken in the end zone.
So after you take the house, all of a sudden shit opens up like Red Sea. I'm like, fuck yeah,
boy. Bring this one out to the 26.
All right. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, Paulie said he couldn't hear you. I don't know either. I have no idea. Paulie turned to the left, maybe? No clues. Well, the mic got handed to me and it worked. When Paulie had it, we had no Bravo.
Third quarter starts.
Paulie says the mic problem's on your end.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
He says his brand new.
Unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Sounds pretty money.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. He got 29 yards that time. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Freeman. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Nice. No, it's different.
Now let's go.
Freeman again. And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw.
Oh, come on, boy. You got to hold on to that.
Incomplete.
Get out of here.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there.
Really?
He left it just short. No good. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. So it's his 2nd miss of the game. They both hurt. This one especially so.
Yeah, you've got a chance to give your guys a second-half lead, and they're counting on you to put them in front. And I tell you, there's no one more disappointed than he is that he let his guys down.
Tell you what, man, I like everything about him. I like everything about him.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's 1st down from the 42. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And some space here. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the 50, Newton. That'll be caught right side by Reed. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead, now, they're not close to the 1st down.
Yes, got a little bit of room.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
Detroit!
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Folded like a lawn chair? Jeez. I did not hear that. I guess I got folded like a lawn chair. The fucking man announcer says. That's funny. He did get fucking rocked. Not gonna lie.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Now back to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Grant. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
It's like our Super Bowl.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
The give is to Elliott. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
That's what he just said. He's like, oh, man, goes. That's what my mama told me. Oh. Football terminology turned into every day.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Room to run past midfield. Wide open receiver complete. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. A handoff left, Elliott.
Nice.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
You know what? I like this tight end.
Here we go.
Oh, look at that. You're getting tips. You're getting tips from Austin.
They go to Elliott again. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Oh, that's a rookie. He comes in with a visor.
Expression, it's not my night.
The rookie.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Jaguars on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Elliott. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away.
Trying to make his mark.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Yeah. No, it says your opponent is experiencing network issues. Please wait while we reconnect. Oh, come on. Are we connected? So it popped up, it said your opponent is experiencing network connections, and I almost snapped a photo of it. Are you there? Is he gone? We lost him.
I defeated my fears, soaked the towel in my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next are all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my check y'all in your peers. I'm willing to father my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost, how to give them my dues. Never got a talk to it like you. I've been feeling like a king for months. We eat all the rich cuisine for lunch. All these wishing he was done. Oh, you tried it, that's a piece of gum. Now, look at me, I'm the captain now. I'm recruiting this year. I be praying for y'all while I'm praying for y'all. Like a lot
guess you could probably go on our thing and see it.
Cause I'm the mutant in here. We look good, just show us where the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your missus Alabama. Turn it to my only private. Swear like she don't got
the right now.
Who's the boss? I feel like
well, looks like we won't play another game.
What kind of swagger? I'm the blackest panther.
The internet didn't crash.
I spend it, but I ain't wasting a dime. Might do some favors, but I ain't breaking my spine. Your girl has been calling for days. I get no different ways. That New Orleans parades. Yeah, we like, none of my people are patient. We live like we on a vacation. Get no invitation. Y'all all with it and y'all talk a lot, but y'all ain't got the heart to do the mission. I'm hard-headed like the juggernaut, but there ain't nothing I can do to listen. I'm authentic and I walk around like I just ate, but let you do the dishes. I'm Clark Kent, but mix the Autobots and mix with everything that you've been missing. Please get back and don't get that involved.
What did it say? Your opponent is experiencing.
I'm the king, heavy crown, heavy rain, cat and dogs. Homie with me if you asking for it. There ain't much that he be asking for. He just wanna have a Patagon with a watch face with little dragon balls. Look, you don't need me either. All I need is this. No coca ice, and I get oh so polite. You be the man of your city, I'll be the man of my country. You could be the man of your city, I'ma be the man of my country. Your girl has been calling for days. I get it in all different ways. New Orleans parades, yeah, we like. None of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation. Get no invitation, yeah, we like. Your girl has been calling for days. I get it in all different ways. Yeah, I'm like, none of my patient. We look like we on a vacation.
Crazy. This is your shot, bro. He's saying he doesn't have time. Yeah, it's like, well, what the fuck? The game was, it was 3-6, and it was half the game left.
Like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning. Skip school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning. I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a sis by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rest keep me up on the ocean. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture. You got the picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean. Ready for war like I'm Russian. Ladies should never look lucky. My diamonds, they tussling. My neck and my belly. They call it for me and they. You want me like me, you not look. Yeah, her Rex on her. Yeah, B-Rex better calm down. Yeah, if you go around, come around. Yeah, whole squad. Yeah, squad goes on me. Yeah, make some orange gel on my toes. Yeah, Farrakhan glass for the trolls. Yeah, you can go and get mad. Jumping in the bed with 2 dark teeth and who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too. Dripping my swag. Streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving up. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like
you can't keep up.
Skip school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning. I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a sis by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rest keep me up on the ocean. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture.
You got a picture me. Calling, ready for war like Korea. Headlining shows out in Poland. You should be cleaning my mansion. My peasants disgusting. Why don't you act like a Hoffman and go get to Dustin? Yeah, latex on my. Go clean my crown. They don't make a sound. Body goes on these.
Hey, try to let's see if we send them in, but.
Jumping in the bed, then I switch to the ghost like who's you? Remember this face, cause I'm never you gon' lose too. Dripping in ice, you looking at you. The squad goes win, are you pretty like no?
I never did anybody, but I got something to do with it. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving up. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning. Skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning. I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a sis by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rest keep me up on the ocean. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture. Jumping in the bed with 2 dark teeth and who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too. Dripping my swag.
He's running a lot of cover too, like that battle, huh? What up, though? Yeah, that's stupid. Good thing for me, I'm off for a week because I had a baby. I can get away with it tonight. Normally, I cannot. Trying to get that Z's. Oh shit. Well, I'll be up with you, but only for a few minutes while I change a diaper. And then I fade back out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, babe, I mean, I can't give her the milk, so I mean, you know, I'll change the diaper, and then, well, you can sit there for 40 minutes and feed her. So I fade back out. The joys of breastfeeding. Dad can't do too much right now. Not until we get pumped. Then she sticks me with some bottles at 2 in the morning when I gotta work at 7. Eesh. Oh, go feed your daughter. Fucking gotta get up in 2 hours.
All right, much
appreciated, baby, I never wake up in the middle of the night and play Madden, and I never wake up before work and play Madden. Okay, let's get some straight.
On EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up
back over. I mean,
between
your
the
fucking defense
Jacksonville
is super
Jaguars
solid,
and the Atlanta Falcons.
I'm glad to get another shot at them.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Gets past one man, and he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Oh, I don't have it set up. I can. Shall I? Should I do it? All right. Hang on one second. Oh, I guess we still are. Ours never. We never stopped. The same broadcast that we had. Should be good. Yeah, that was weird, man. It was Reagan. It was Reagan on your connection. It's like your opponent's internet connection sucks. Did it say anything or anything?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 10 yards on the pickup there.
Nothing dropped.
Second down.
Did it boot you off Madden, or did it just kick you back to the main menu?
Be effective when it's run well.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
That's wacky.
They'll try and run for the first time.
Ooh, nice fucking run, baby.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Way to get in there, bro.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
He's a strong runner. Keekly Schmeekly. That's a little joke we like to say during football.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
You want to play, guys? That's okay, man.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Really?
They'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back.
I've fallen asleep once or twice during games me and Paulie have had. Against the computer, at least. He'll go to hand me the ball, get an interception, I'm like...
Got a couple more downs to play with.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
That sucks, man. I mean, it does suck. Good thing for me,
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and 1st down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Detroit!
He'll look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
McGee's tired as hell, Paulie. Let's take full advantage. No, he's fucking drained.
On first down.
This is playing this game as hell for him. Doing it for the league.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, fucking safety.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen
Skip that shit.
And he's
Damn
going
it.
to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Patrick Ramsey?
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Elliott. And he'll power his way up near the 25. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Somehow, hooligan. I don't know, but it sounds like your mother's a witch.
Third down. That's it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
I will take
so instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of
time
considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Look at those are aircraft carrier busters.
Out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Right?
On the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to...
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
No, he's a receiver in the pros. Just a little guy.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And they do stop him.
He's 5'8", like 185, but he's shifty as food.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll look to run with Freeman.
What the fuck was that? I tried to jump and he went down in like a bitch.
He gets it
oh man, I tried to hurdle the pile, dude. I was trying to go
up
top.
Tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer out
I
him
hit triangle
again.
and then he crumbled downward. You see it? It's crazy.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman taking it in, and the Falcons have taken the early lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough.
Oh, the field?
The intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall.
Should have been a better throw, dude. He had everyone fucking beat by yards.
Bad throw. A lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st and 10, Newton. A dump off to Elliott. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On 3rd down, Newton. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is
he almost died. It was like penalty shots, one after another, kept hitting him in the face.
A little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it.
You guy got smoked by like 3 penalty shots, dude, from like pro kickers.
That's true.
Pro soccer kickers stuck him into the face.
Going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses.
Get it, dude. What are you fucking doing?
Figure it out as this game moves on.
But fortunately, he's able
to just like staring at him, looking. I don't know.
I know there's
Why
no
is he even back there? What
the
happened to King?
But sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
You'd think so.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. Spins by. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, Freeman. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
They came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
No, my guy was running slow as hell too. Fucking, he got red.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion.
Nice
this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult third down call now.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Yeah, totally.
I like watching the wide receivers.
He's starting to get angry.
Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in
keep
possession.
It close, dude.
Play
the same game you played last game.
And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Leopard! Detroit! 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 Detroit!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. Troy fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the 1st before he's brought down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, fuck. The pressure was coming, dude. Guys were diving all over the fucking place. I'm like, what the fuck?
When you spend your 1st-round pick on a pass rusher, you are absolutely counting on him to be an impact player. And there you go. Right away, he gets to the quarterback.
And guess what? Likely the first of many that we're going to see from that young man.
It definitely caused a visual distraction. I had to, like, slide away from him. And then I thought I had my receiver where I wanted him, but I got hit
before
he
could do. They need to work to
at
least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
No, check, Patriot! All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56! Gone! Detroit! Gone!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete.
Not a good throw.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Yeah, I think so.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
They start on the ground with Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Not only they attack him, but they push him like
bringing up 2nd down.
2 yards back.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
That have the super elusiveness.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Dislodges him.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Newton. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, huge play.
35.
Dude, I thought it was back
inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Elliott, and an alley to run, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's Newton now on second down. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Quick slant there gets him the first down. 6 yards on the play.
Weapons are not cheap, are they? by the shadow government. Not with the shadow government.
Now Newton on first down.
Oh man, I wasn't there.
Touchdown,
boy.
Jacksonville. Jordan Reed from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And we are tied at 7.
Close. He's working on it.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Yep.
This will be taken short.
Not a great kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Yeah, in this league, they like to protect. They like to. Ooh.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
QBs.
I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
He'll drop to throw. It's caught by Davis. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one.
Oh my God, what a fucking shitty throw, dude.
Across his body and it's intercepted.
The fucking throw was pathetic.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
You dirty rat.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Oh, they're saying it was an ill-advised pass. He didn't have his feet set. Those dirty bastards.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
I cannot afford.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Tweet. try to run it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Hold it.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing is Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tech McKinley able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
You're on clock management?
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Newton to throw. Drops it underneath. Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Third and long, it's Newton. Being chased out left. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play.
That's true. There was a lot of buys. We hit an entourage.
Both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
That's good.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Single receiver. Hey, Jordan Island over there.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Real conservative here on Matt McGee.
And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all time. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all time.
I think the defense is so stones. Oh, you start off with the ball, too.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Hazelnut Park.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
He probably seduced
and it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Fast.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, here's Newton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
10th carry now for Elliott. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Newton on the crossing route. Complete. That's Carpenter. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on second down. Newton caught on the right side. Reed. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
The Jaguars on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Milk him.
Newton on first down. Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Jaguars on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On first down, it's Newton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6.
Putting it together.
And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
We got a couch full of granola. Now's the time to move. Oh, shit. Yeah, why does this thing got 1,000 pellets?
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
You guys are still making granola pellet fucking bars?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw here. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down.
Detroit! Detroit! 51 the mic, boy. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now back to throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Woo.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete here.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, bad throw again, man.
Tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage.
Jump on
but instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Final minute now of the third quarter.
So what do you think of this hurricane, McGee? This hurricane?
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, remember that. You had to get a game in, too.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
I mean, I wrote a joke, probably 8 years ago about like you don't even have to worry about ISIS. Like if you see a consumer,
the Jaguars on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point.
Because there's so many like if you see one of them in your neighborhood, it's always like
they'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Yeah. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop
you know what that is?
Here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Here's a give to Fournette. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. So the solid run on first. And
Stinky Fingers McGee.
No real hurry to run that second down play.
Doing it.
No, it's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down. And he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Here's Elliott. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Lambeau will put this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Ooh, I was like, man, he's going to go for it on the one, punch another touchdown in.
And makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
This will be taken about the 12. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A quick hitter complete. It's Grant. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Detroit!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Oh, come on. Tight end sitting there wide open, dude.
Incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
Kidding me?
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Give the tackle to Tease Tabor that time.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll rifle this one deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. They run. Devontae Freeman.
God, forces the fumble. He stiff and fucking shimmies him in the face. And
take over at their own 48-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage. In the 4th, they needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
I don't know what it is.
Gun. 20.
From the 50, Newton. Flushed out right. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
That wasn't going well.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
I'm trying to check the clock.
Come on, guys.
You should be trying to score a touchdown. That's what you should be trying to win.
The give is to Elliott. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Back in his homeland, they call him Taco. Yeah.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. They go to Elliott again. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Just like a Mariah Carey song. Let's make this happen. Is that deep cut for you, McGee? Deep cut?
The Jaguars on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. A give to Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And the Falcons going to use another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away.
Man.
Lambo will put this one through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing. Not a
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. when to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Actually, I'm not going to win this game.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 17. They'll set up to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Grant. They showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
McGee, Madden 19.
Seal a week 1 victory. Here comes
takes
the
out the defending
Super
Bowl champs.
And last time able to get 3.
That's
not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Mike Belton some puts there. He's like, man,
I like the way you
lost to them 37-6.
But they'll take it.
And
Anything to put some points on the board.
Super Bowl.
But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll run with Elliott. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout.
Oh, he got 100 yards on that play?
As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
That boom. Okay, he's good. Good game, man. Good game.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Give it to him up the middle. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Oh, man, good game, buddy.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Jaguars, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.
birds come in. Sounds like I seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. LED logo the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I go to bed on bed. I got the beam in the flats. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, the man. I'm a K-back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they screaming, they know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the that live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the Jordan, they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, my we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, my we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey, any 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I got my. I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with a. Yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happens when you give it a taste life and you give it a wasteland. This what happens when you give it a fake life and then the aping. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle.
Money back. Money back. Money back. Make it like a money back. Money back. God, I do the Maybach on Monday, Ferrari Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what classic. I said, babe, it's he said it's a them pretty. You look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah. Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. He said you look like this. He makes sure he put Cardi down on his list. Now why this? When I look at my snaps, I take the man and I won't give him back. I just walk into the booth and attack. I hit this guy in the roof will collapse. I've been broke my whole life. I have no clue what to do with these racks. Baby lay, waist snatch, back, straight back. Got lips like Angelina, belly truck tangerine, jumping on my. That's why they call it trampoline. Back on Monday, Ferrari Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what plastic. I said, babe, it's a. He said it's a. Them pretty. You look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah. Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. Salty, they sodium, they jelly, petroleum, always talking in the background, don't never come to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up, I see you like the again. Why you was sleeping on me? I make 40 bands.